Hey everyone, welcome to this morning practice. We're going to go through some movement and some breathing practices to open up the body, to activate the energy channels, and to move energy through the system. As always, make sure you take care of your body, be aware of the capabilities and the restrictions, and adjust the movements to your situation as it is at this moment. It's very important to not overwhelm the body, and for this you can use the breath as an indication. If the breath becomes chaotic, irregular, and uncontrolled, it shows you that you're pushing yourself a little bit too much. Okay, from there we go into the standing practice, placing the feet about shoulder width apart, with the outside of the feet parallel to each other and the feet facing forward. The knees are slightly bent, not to lock the knee joint, and the pelvis is relaxed and the tailbone reaches down to the floor. The crown of the head reaches up towards the ceiling, so you're lengthening your spine. The chin is slightly tucked in to lengthen the back of the neck. The arms are by the side with a slight space in the armpit so that also energy can flow easily in the armpits. And then the elbows are slightly bent as to also not lock the energy in the elbow joint. And then picking a spot in front of you to focus your attention and turn your attention to your breathing, to your mind, and see if for these first few minutes you can resist any urge to move without locking the whole system. So allowing the body to make tiny corrections in the posture as to find more and more stability. When you notice your mind wandering into thoughts, then lovingly bring the mind back to the sensations in the body, to the awareness of the breath. And from there, you can slowly start shaking the body, bouncing up and down from the knees, moving the pelvis, and also involving the arms in the movement. Loosening up the whole body. And the shaking helps with increasing the blood flow, which helps the body detoxify during the practice. Keeping the breathing gentle and relaxed. You can also involve the spine in the movement, moving the upper body from the left to the right. And then gently slowing down the shaking until you come to stillness, and then gently closing the eyes, finding a neutral position, and tuning into the sensation within the body. From there, we go into the next part of the practice, which aims to open up the main energy channels in the body, also called meridians. And for the first movement, we place our feet wider than shoulder width, making sure that the knees are straight and that we have a stable stance. So see how wide you can go. And then our hands will be reaching down to the floor, and we will move our shoulders up one by one, and then slowly move the upper body parallel to the floor. And now also involving the hips in that movement, so moving the right shoulder and hip up, and then the left. Keeping the breathing gentle and calm, breathing in and out through the nose. and keeping the back of the legs straight, activating the channels in the legs, the hips, the lower back, and the shoulders. And then from there, with that same rolling motion of the shoulders and the hips, we slowly bring the upper body back up to a standing position. And then from there, placing the feet close together and placing the hands on the lower back to support the lower back. And then rotating the hips from the left to the right, making the circle as big as you can and keeping the head centered as much as possible. And then coming back to the center and turning the other direction, making sure not to force any part of the movement and honor any restrictions that might be present within your body. And then once again, coming back to the center, to a neutral position, then placing the right hand on top of the left, just below the navel, and then waving the spine from the pelvic floor all the way up to the top of the head. Rocking the pelvis forward, pushing the pelvis forward, and then allowing the wave to travel up the spine, making the movement as smooth as you can. From there, we go into the twisting of the spine and rotating the arms outward. From a neutral position, on an inhale, we twist to the right, rotating the arms outward as much as we can. And exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, twisting to the left, looking over the shoulders and rotating the arms backwards. And exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, twisting to the right. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, twist. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, and as you twist, keep the hips pointed forward as much as you can. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, twisting to the left. And exhale, back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, twist. Exhale, back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, breathing gently in and out through the nose. And exhale, back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in, twisting to the left. And breathing out, back to center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, back to center. And last one, inhale, twisting to the left. And exhale, back to a neutral position. From there, we move to the neck and to the wrist joint. On an inhale, we bend the head to the right, stretching the left hand out in the left arm, and the fingers of the right hand point upwards. And exhale, we come back to center. Inhale, bending to the left. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, stretching the left arm, stretching from the neck down the arm. And exhale, back to neutral. Inhale, gently moving into the stretch. And exhale, gently moving out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, bending to the left. And exhale, coming back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in, bending to the right. Breathing out, back to center. Inhale to the left. And exhale, back to center. One more time each side. Inhale to the right. And exhale, back to center. Last one, breathing in, bending to the left. And exhale, gently coming back to a neutral position. From there, we rotate the neck from the left to the right, making the circle as big as you can, but making sure that there's no pain or no pinching sensations in the neck. And then gently bringing the head back to the center and rotating the other direction. And noticing how the neck muscles are attached to the shoulders and to the head. And then gently bringing the head back to the center and upright. And placing the feet about shoulder width apart. Grabbing opposite elbows. And then from there on an exhale, folding forward, keeping the legs straight. And just letting the upper body hang for a moment. Separating the shoulder blades, opening the armpits. And then from there, on your next inhale, slowly bring your body back up to standing. And then gently bend backwards, opening the chest. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming up. Opening the chest, lifting the sternum towards the ceiling. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming up to standing. Opening the chest. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming up. Gently bending backward. And exhale, bringing the upper body down towards the floor. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming up to standing. Opening the chest. And exhale, folding forward. Last one, inhale. Bringing your body up and opening the chest, lifting the sternum. And exhale, folding forward. And letting the upper body hang for a moment, keeping the legs straight. And then from there, slowly bring your body back up to a standing position. Coming back to a neutral stance. From there, we move to the sides of the body, opening the side body. On an inhale, we step the left foot behind the right, bringing the left hand overhead, bending to the right and looking up to the left hand. And exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, bending to the right. And exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, bending to the right. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, bending to the left, looking up to the right hand. exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, gently moving into the stretch. And exhale, gently moving back out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in, bending to the right. And breathing out, coming back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gently allowing the body to open up with each stretch. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, bending to the left, looking up to the right hand. And exhale, back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breathing in. And exhale, coming back to a neutral position, lowering the arms. And then raising the arms up through the midline of the body, opening the arms to the side. Inhale, rotating the arms backwards as much as you can, opening the chest. And then exhale, closing the arms, hugging the shoulders, looking to the floor and coming up to the toes. And inhale, lowering the legs, opening the arms, opening the chest. And exhale, hugging the shoulders, rounding the back, looking to the floor, coming up to the toes. And again, inhale, opening up. And exhale, closing, rounding the back, hugging the shoulders, coming up to the toes. Inhale, opening up, opening the chest. And exhale, hugging the shoulders, coming up to the toes. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, opening up. Last one. And exhale, rounding the back, hugging the shoulders, and coming up to the toes. And then from there, lowering your feet, lowering your arms, and coming back to a neutral position. And then once again, gently closing the eyes, turning your attention inward, and connecting to the sensations in the body, to your breath. And then from there, we go into the part of the practice where we start lengthening our breath. So we're going to synchronize the breath to the movement. If at any point it becomes too challenging for you to lengthen the breath to the degree that I'm instructing, then take some extra breaths in between. Perfectly fine. The main importance is that you keep the body and the breath relaxed at all times. So as soon as you notice that it becomes a struggle, then just allow yourself to take some extra breaths in between. So once again, starting from a neutral position, feet parallel to each other facing forward, knees slightly bent, weight sinking down as if you're sitting on a tall bar chair, pelvis slightly tilted forward, crown of the head reaches up to the ceiling, chin slightly tucked in. And then from there, on an inhale, bringing the arms up, straight in front, at the height of the chest. And exhale, bringing the arms slowly back down. Inhale, bringing the hands up through the midline of the body. And exhale, turning the palms of the hands and bringing the hands back down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, drawing the energy up from the feet to the chest. And exhale, bringing the energy back down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, drawing the energy up to the heart. And exhale, bringing the energy back down. One more. Inhale. And exhale, bringing the energy back down to the base of the spine. Then from there, inhale, bringing the arms up straight in front, the height of the chest. And exhale, gently stretching forward, separating the shoulder blades, lengthening the back of the neck. And inhale, relaxing the arms, bringing the hands slightly back in. And exhale, gently stretching forward. Inhale, slightly bending the elbows. And exhale, stretching forward, separating your shoulder blades. Inhale, bringing the hands towards the chest. And then exhale, stretching the arms out to the side, opening the chest. Inhale, slightly bending the elbows, bringing the hands a little bit in. And exhale, stretching outward, extending. Inhale, bending the elbows. And exhale, extending the arms outward. And inhale, turning the palms of the hands up and bringing the hands closer together overhead. And exhale, turning the palms upward, stretching up and looking up in between your hands. Inhale, bringing the hands a little bit down, bending the elbows slightly. And exhale, stretching upward. Inhale, bending the elbows ever so slightly. And exhale, stretching up. Inhale, turning the palms of the hands towards each other. And exhale, slowly bring the hands back down towards the pelvic floor. Inhale, bringing the arms up overhead. And exhale, bringing the hands all the way back down to the pelvic floor. Inhale, expanding your energy field, opening up. And exhale, drawing the energy through the crown of the head, back down to the base of the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, and as you open the arms, lift them overhead. Keep awareness of the feet being in contact with the ground. And exhale, bringing the energy down through the crown of the head towards the pelvic floor and into the heels of the feet. One more inhale. And exhale. And coming back to a neutral position. And then from there we go into the tiger form. This form comes from the 5-element Qigong, and it activates the meridians connected to the lungs. From the neutral position, we take a wide stance, making sure you maintain stability, and then bending the knees slightly to come into a gentle squatted position, keeping the pelvis tilted forward, keeping the body upright, chin still slightly tucked in. And then from there, on an inhale, we bring the arms up, opening the chest, and then curling the fingers, making tiger paws. And exhale, pushing the arms forward, pushing the pelvis forward, rounding the back, then rotating the arms, palms facing backward, and inhale, opening up, opening the chest, and exhale, stretching the arms backward as much as you can, and then slowly bringing the arms back forward. Inhale, opening up, opening the chest, arching the back as much as you can. And exhale, pushing the arms forward, pushing the pelvis forward, rounding the back, rotating the hands, and inhale, opening up. And then from here with a neutral spine, exhale, pushing the arms backwards, opening the chest, opening the shoulders, and bringing the hands back forward. One more, inhale, opening up, arching the back, and exhale, pushing forward, tilting the pelvis forward, lengthening the spine, rotating the hands, placing the palms inward, and inhale, opening up, keeping the spine neutral, and then exhale, pushing the hands backwards as much as you can, and bringing the hands back forward. Inhale, opening up, arching the back, and exhale, pushing forward, rounding the back, and then inhale, bringing the feet shoulder width apart, and exhale, slowly lower the hands back down, coming back to a neutral position, gently closing your eyes, connecting to the sensations in the body. And then from there you can open your eyes again, and we'll go into the tiger form one more time. I'll show it from the side. So once again, placing the feet wider than shoulder width, and making sure that there's a bend in the knees. So sinking the weight down, keeping the lower back lengthened, tilting the pelvis slightly forward. And then from there, inhale, opening the arms up, opening the chest, arching the back as much as you can without forcing, curling the fingers of the hands, and exhale, pushing the arms forward, pushing the pelvis forward, and rounding the back, rotating the arms, bringing the palms of the hands backward. Inhale, opening up, keeping the spine neutral. And exhale, stretching the arms backwards, opening the chest and the shoulders, and bringing the hands forward. Inhale, opening up, opening the chest, arching the back, and exhale, pushing the arms forward, pushing the pelvis forward, rounding the back, rotating the arms, the hands backwards. Inhale, opening up, and with a neutral spine, exhale, pushing the hands backwards as much as you can. Bringing the hands forward, and again, inhale, opening up, arching the back, And exhale, pushing the hands and the pelvis forward, rotating the hands. Inhale, opening up. And exhale with a neutral spine, pushing the arms backwards and bringing the hands back forward. Inhale, opening up, arching the back. And exhale, pushing forward, rounding the back, pushing the pelvis, separating the shoulder blades. And then inhale, bringing the feet shoulder width apart. And exhale, bringing the hands slowly back down. Coming back to a neutral position. And then gently closing the eyes again to connect with the sensations in the body. And grounding yourself down through the heels of your feet. And from there you can gently come sitting on the floor for the final practice, which is the 7 energy centers breathing. So to finish the practice, we're going to go into the 7 energy centers breathing. And this breathing practice has a very specific breathing technique. We will be breathing in and out through the mouth rapidly, and this can be done either with a closed mouth or with an open mouth. There should be no emphasis on the in or out breath. The main importance is that the breath keeps flowing throughout the practice without trying to control the airflow. And it will look and sound like this. Or with open mouth. And throughout the practice, you can alternate between the two, from a closed mouth to an open mouth. Then there's also a mental component to the practice, where we focus our attention on a specific energy center, starting at the base of the spine, then moving up to just below the navel, then third, the solar plexus just below the ribcage, fourth energy center, the heart, then the fifth, the throat, the third eye, and finally, the crown. We will be focusing on a specific energy center for about 2 minutes, and I will indicate when to move your awareness up to the next center, so you do not have to worry about that. All right, so starting by closing your eyes and turning your attention inward, and for a moment connect to your breath as it is at this moment. Making sure that the spine is straight so that energy can flow. And then gently placing your awareness on the first energy center at the base of the spine. And gently increasing the intensity of the breath, breathing in and out through the mouth. Moving your awareness up to the second center, just below the navel, and continue the breathing. And keeping the body relaxed and keeping the shoulders relaxed, and then moving the awareness up to the third center, the solar plexus, just below the ribcage. And once again, continue. And if the sensations in the body become too intense, then slow down the pace of your breathing, but see if you can keep breathing at all times, playing with the speed, sometimes slowing down and sometimes speeding up. Moving up to the fourth center, the heart, and continue breathing. And if certain parts of the body start tensing up, then you can try to give some space for the energy to move by making tiny movements with the spine. But don't make the movements too big. And then moving your awareness up to the fifth center, the throat, and once again continue breathing. Moving your awareness up to the sixth center, in between the eyebrows, the third eye, and continue breathing. awareness up to the seventh center, the crown of the head, and continue breathing. Then gently slowing down the breath, keeping the eyes closed, and returning to natural breathing. And then moving your awareness from the crown of the head to the entire body. And from there, taking a gentle breath in through the nose, gentle breath out through the nose, and hold the breath as long as you comfortably can. And when you feel the urge to breathe again, just return to your natural breathing. And then breathing in through the nose, and hold the breath. And exhale, letting go. And returning to natural breathing, still keeping the eyes closed. And then from there, taking a gentle breath in through the nose, breathing out through the nose, holding the breath and pulling the belly in and up as much as you can without forcing. And then relaxing the belly and breathing out. And we'll do that again, breathing in through the nose, breathing out, holding the breath and pulling the belly in and up as much as you can, pulling the energy up. And relaxing the belly and continue breathing. And we'll do that one more time, breathing in, breathing out, holding the breath and pulling the belly in and up. And relaxing the belly and return to natural breathing, keeping the eyes closed and staying fully present with the sensations in the body, sitting silently for a few minutes. From there, you can gently place the hands together in front of the heart, taking a moment to pay gratitude to your body, for showing you the possibilities and the limitations. And with that, we close this morning practice. Thank you for sharing the practice, and I wish you a beautiful day.